All right, I'm Mike Morano, reporting for DameWildcats.com, and joined right now by our head women's volleyball coach, Stephanie Albano. And Coach, since we last chatted, your team picked up a couple of more wins, a 3-0 defeat of Roberts Wesleyan and a 3-1 defeat of Pace in a neutral site match, that one coming last Saturday. So 4 wins in a row for your team now, 6 out of the last 7. And with that Roberts win, 14 consecutive conference wins dating back to last year. So what were your thoughts coming out of last week?
So last week, I was really proud of the team's efforts, and on Wednesday, Katie didn't travel with us because of class, so Sid stepped in, set for us, did a nice job of leading on the court, and we got the win against Roberts in 3. And then we talked about the match against Pace, how that's our statement match heading into October. Like, how we play is the statement we're making going into the month of October, and we responded to that. And it was the first time where everyone felt like, hey, our offense, we had 4 attackers with over double-digit kills. Katie had a lot of assists, and we were moving the ball around a lot, and we were hard to stop.
Yeah, Sydney McGinnis, you mentioned it, with I think a season-high 28 assists in the match against Roberts. And then coming back against Pace, it was Katie McCrell, 59 assists, season-high for her. And then also, you talked about that balance with the 4 attackers and double-figure kills, but have to talk about Meg Ballou. Monster effort for her, 19 kills, 20 digs, 6 double-doubles on the season for her now, and career highs in both those categories for her Saturday.
Yeah, and on Saturday, it was right from her warm-up. She was just locked in, and that was the first time it was like, all right, like, Meg's ready to play. And we know that she can play at that level all the time, so the challenge for her is being more consistent and giving that performance and being dynamic, playing defense, especially as we head into some tougher conference matches coming up.
Yeah, and Pace, a team that with not their record maybe not indicative of just how good they are. They're a team that went to their conference tournament last year, and one of 2 teams to beat Malloy in our league this year. Malloy has been kind of the surprise team in the East Coast Conference with a 14-2 record at this point. So I think overall a nice win for you guys against Pace. And it seems like a lot of the discussions that we had early in the season revolved around health, and I think over the last week or 2, we've seen your team get a little bit healthier, specifically with some attacking players that you can throw into the mix. Freshman Abby Francis and Terza Peters.
Yeah, it's been great having them back in the gym for practice, and then having that option if someone's struggling. We talk about this all the time. Like, we want to be able to put someone in and to help support in that position. And so Abby's been doing a nice job. We used her a little bit against Bridgeport. She came in, hit 300. Against Pace, she came in and went 107, so she didn't make any errors, which is what we needed from that spot at that time. And then having Tirza back in the mix is also huge for us because she just gives us a different look. She's really athletic, just a big block. So we're excited to have both of them back for us and be able to play them more.
One of the players that you're still missing is Ellie Greenwood, who started the season as your number 1 libero. Georgia Wicker, Kaylee Blue have been filling in soundly defensively, so in her absence. But where do we stand with Allie and the team's defense moving forward?
Yeah, if all goes well this week, she should be back practicing towards the end of this week and be good for this weekend. So it's just another opportunity for us to have someone else that poses more of a threat for the other team. But right now, Georgia and Kaylee are both doing a really nice job back there. Kaylee's serving great. She's sticking balls that she should be sticking, and Georgia's just a defensive dandy. Like, she's picking balls up and keeping us in rally. So it's great to have them. And then when Allie gets back, we're even stronger.
Speaking of serving, I want to mention Courtney Scanlon. She leads the team with 24 service aces this season. That's 10 more than she had all of last year. She wasn't really a player that served a whole heck of a lot for you last year. So just, what have you seen from her and her development as a server, as she's now more times than not playing that full rotation around?
So last year, actually at the NCAA tournament, we just told her, hey, start jump serving, so that we added that because she does hit the ball really hard, and so that's what she's been doing, and a lot of teams don't see the topspin jump serve, so it's hard for them to pass. So she goes back there and I mean, it's automatic for us. Like, we know we don't have to worry like, oh, is she going to make it? Is she going to miss it? I mean, she goes on a lot of runs, and it's been really great, and she's confident with it, so it's fun to watch.
Looking ahead to this weekend, whole different set of challenges coming up with a big road trip. Going to play at NYIT Saturday and at LIU Post Sunday. NYIT, of course, the team picked to win the league this year. LIU Post, a team that's off to a 14-3 start. So, what are the challenges that lie ahead for your team?
So one, it's being on the road and playing tough opponents on the road, but we've done that early in the season. So for us, it's playing our game and controlling our side. And if we take care of the ball on our side, then we should be in good shape. But both teams, they have great outside hitters, they have good setters, and they just have a lot of experience. So for us, it's, hey, like, what are we doing on point one, and can we finish that for the entire match 2 days in a row? So it's going to be a tough 2 days, but we're ready for the challenge.
Yeah, back-to-back games always tough, and when you throw in how good the quality of both teams are, makes it all that much more difficult. And 4-0 record against these two teams in the regular season last year, a big part of why you guys were able to go 13-1 in the league and win the regular season championship. So certainly going to wish you the best of luck with these challenges this weekend, and put that 14-game conference winning streak on the line. And as always, we will have everyone at home covered with all the information that you need at DamonWildcats.com. So, Coach, good luck.
Thank you.